Alright guys, welcome back to my Maxim. What we got going on here is, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm trying to get this carb rack out of here. Looks like something's going on outside. Hear sirens. We'll just put that behind us. Anyway, so I did some reading, and it turns out to get this bad boy out of here, we're going to loosen these clamps, which this one's already loose for some odd reason. And then, of course, there's four. This is coming off the intake side. And then we'll loosen these. Let's see here. Four of those also. Just look down the center there. Alright guys, real quick. This wasn't going to be a how-to, but I think it's turning into one. I figured might as well. So this here, I believe, is our choke. I sat here for like 15 minutes trying to figure out how to get this cable off here. It's quite simple, actually. All you have to do, you can push this in like so. That'll give you some slack. And just pull it right out that groove. You can see that? Right out that groove and you're good to go. So if you never touched one of these before or worked on a bike ever in your life, like myself, yeah. I mean, well, I guess it's going to vary from bike to bike, but on this particular bike, that's how that works. So there you go. All right, so I got that out. I used a just a screwdriver, Phillips head tip, and kind of pushed it in. Or while I pushed it in, I pushed it from the back. You can see there, a little hole, and then popped it out by the cable. Pretty easy. Next, we're going to take off this here to release the cable. And that'll be completely free. We'll be done with that. Alright, so we got that disconnected. Got the cable free. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. There it is. Anyway, got that free. And real quick tip, something I like to do is when I'm disassembling something, if there's a screw accompanied by a bracket or just a screw by itself, if I can leave that on there, you know, while I work on whatever, like this, just took it off, screwed it back on there, I don't have to worry about losing it. That's how I normally do that. Anything else I just put in a box and try to get labeled or something, but yeah, that's how we do that. Okay, so over here, we're looking at the throttle cable. This was inside of here. And as you can see down there, we got the same setup we had on the choke. So same thing, line the cable up with the groove, and you should be able to just pop it out. If I can do it with one hand. Nope. Oh, there we go. Boom. Magic fingers. Alright, so I think I got everything about ready to install according to what I just read. First, let me correct myself here. I learned something new. This here, let's go over here. This cable here we disconnected. This, yeah, here we go. Oh, lost it. Anyway, that's not your choke cable. This is not your choke cable. This is actually what they call a throttle enrichment cable. This just adds fuel as needed, so extra fuel as needed. So that's what that is. I had to correct myself. I learned that today. That was pretty cool. Anyway, oh, also the cable we disconnected earlier here. Like I said, I'm learning. This here is our clutch cable. So, yeah. Now, we're at the step of removing the bolt for the air filter. According to the guys on the forum, yeah, you gotta remove this, give you some more wiggle room to pull these back to release them from here, and try to slip them out somehow. Everybody, I saw two ways to do it, but we're gonna see what happens. So, we'll see how it goes. See if we can get them out. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like. Hopped in the forums, and it looks like you gotta, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but push the boots in, as you can see, create space. And yeah, without that pushed in, I mean, yeah, there was no space between there, but that's a pretty good amount of space. Put my hand in there. So that's definitely gonna help us out a little bit. So we got that. I got 3 more to do. Get them all pushed in. You kind of gotta work them a little bit. I mean, they're not gonna go in by themselves. Let's just put it that way. But you can't get them in there, as I did that one. So that's that makes me happy. Makes me pretty happy. But once we get all those pushed in, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna loosen these up some more. Or let's see. Let's say I got them pretty good. Maybe the last 2. But loosen them up some more. And we're going to try to pull one side of it to get 2 to come out. And then we're going to try the other side. Apparently, according to the guys, it's a little bit easier that way. And I'm still... I still don't see any give. But we'll see. We're going to try it, see what happens. Alright, so I got 3 in so far. And I'm trying to get this last one in. See if I can get it on camera. It might look a little out of frame, but let's give it a shot. Just so you guys can see how much work it takes. Oh, see? I go on roll already. Yeah, just so you guys can see how much work it takes to get these in here. Well, the farthest one to the right was actually pretty easy. Like I said, this thing sat out in the sun, so my boots aren't exactly what you would call fresh, but they do have some flexibility. So let's see. This one might be a little tough being here in the center. We'll get it. Just work with it. So they're a bit of a pain, but you can do it. Kind of try to push the sides in a little bit. It helps. Let's see, here we go. There she is. Alright, so we got that already. See? Definitely doable. Just takes a little work. Furthest one to the left, it's pretty tough with the on the bottom for some reason. Super hard. This one, wow, that was actually pretty easy. This one's almost in there. And I think we got it. If I can get that bottom piece to compress. There we go. She's in there. Woo! All right. Okay, so we got that. Let's get some light over here. So we got all 3 pushed in, or all 4, excuse me, all 4 pushed in. Just got off work, guys. It's late. No problem. So I mean, some might take a few minutes. Some might take like me 10 minutes. This front one did. But that's that. So now, next step from what I've read and what the guys are telling me, is just try to pull it off. I mean, we got space between here now. Like I said, I'm loosening these clamps a little bit more. And we're going to try to pull it off. Disconnecting, yeah. Try to get these bad boys out of that manifold, and hopefully they'll be free. I haven't lubed them up yet. I probably should, but here we go. All right, guys, we're back, and I'm happy to say we got them out. All 4. Well, that last one's still kind of in there, but it's actually out. I mean, we'll just put it forward. It'll be good. Anyway, so I tried to pull from this way, And I was having a hard time, like, trying to figure out where to put my hands. It was a Ricky Bobby moment. But finally, it didn't give. I mean, they were moving a little bit, but the bike was starting to come towards me. So I was like, all right, we got to do this a different way. So instead, I came around this way, and I pushed in a forward downward motion. Not completely down, but just forward down on both sides, both hands, and they popped out pretty quickly and pretty easily. So if you can't get it this way, go around to the other side of your bike, get a little bit more momentum. And you don't have to worry about where to put your hands. I mean, it's kind of resting on top here, and that was a lot more comfortable also than grabbing on all this stuff going on here. So next step here is to just pull it out, and hopefully that's fairly easy now. So let's get into it. Anyway, since we're here, I mean, this is what it's looking like so far. No need to force it out. I mean, if you've done everything correctly, you know, got these pushed in all the way and got those pop out. Once you do that, there's enough room. I mean, I'm just I'm pulling it out gradually. It's pretty free moving for the most part. So if you're snagging on it, pulling on it, you probably hung up on something or you didn't unhook something. But I don't really see that being a problem. Like I said, I did this. There's plenty of room. I could probably one-hand this, actually. Get this out of here. Let's see. Boom. And there we have it, folks. Haha. Carb rack removed. Man, this is cool to see. I'm pretty excited. Can't wait to crack these open. So, I guess that's going to conclude this video. Next thing, I guess the next video will be actually taking the float bolts off and rebuilding the float needles and such. So, or not rebuilding, replacing float needles and gaskets and whatever else came in my kit. But here you go, 1985 Maxim 700 XN carb rack removal. Not too bad. And some people on the forums, apparently people are doing this in 10 minutes. Now that I've done it, I can say that's definitely possible. I mean, if your bike wasn't sitting up for a while outside and everything was fairly, you know, in use, still pretty fresh. Yeah, 10 minutes, I can see that. That's not too crazy. Definitely 20 minutes for sure. You can definitely knock this out in about 20 minutes, but that's that, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to tinker with these some more and see what's next. Pretty cool. Catch you guys later. One more thing, guys. Yeah, when you get your carb rack off, there may still be fuel in the float bowls. I just found that out the hard way, so yeah, be careful.